We are in Kuala Lumpur, and in this video we're gonna kick off with some Indian Malay food at Mamak Place, serving some fresh naan bread straight from the tandoor and some juicy and tasty meats. Then for breakfast we head to Mon to enjoy some freshly made Chinese roti stuffed with beef or chicken and freshly fried. After this we head for locally popular Damascus shawarma to enjoy some delicious Middle Eastern foods done KL style. Then it's local favorite nasi lemak time, the genuine Malay food and some other delicious bites at this local place. And we finish it off with insane night market, hosting hundreds of food vendors, making all kinds of food and enjoying small bites and some amazing traditional handmade Chinese noodles. I'm ready. We just arrived, our flight was late, and we are very hungry. We are at a place called Kedai Mamak Husin. This is a local restaurant and these guys here make Indian Malay food. And then there's this tandoor here, which is fired up, very hot and producing some incredible naan bread and other foods. Naan bread gets glued to the walls inside, and then also there are some shish kebabs, chicken skewers and some other meats that are also baked and grilled here. This is a fast-paced, very busy restaurant, plenty of people outside but inside as well, and the orders just keep coming. These people, they work like machines. The bread is delivered on this side of the table, then it's buttered up, then it's cut by this cleaver, then it's served to the plate with some sauces, and then it's taken out. There are also sweet options like this Nutella Oreo naan bread. This is probably quite crunchy and quite sweet. The other section makes roti pastries, where they are made from scratch to the end product. And this guy is a true master. He opens them, he folds them, and then he of course bakes them on this griddle. Looking great and smelling even better. Our food is here as well, and we got garlic naan bread, we also got beef shish kebab, we also got mozzarella naan bread, and we also got some nice juicy grilled chicken. So let's begin. Incredible looking naan bread, very soft. Once you take it, you really feel how soft this dough is. Then it's also extremely puffed. Look how big this bubble inside is, full of air. Then I'm gonna dip it in this sauce, and let's go. curry style sauce, a bit spicy, but very, very tasty. It turns this bread into something completely new. Cheers. Nice looking and nice smelling shish kebab, and let's combine it with this bread. Meat is nice, moderately juicy. There's a taste of garlic at first, but then it becomes really, really spicy. But it really goes well with this bread. Cheers. Next thing to try is this mozzarella stuffed naan bread. It smells incredible, it looks incredible. The cheese is completely melted and absolutely stretchy. Let's go. Very tasty, very soft dough, very chewy mozzarella cheese, of course, and then the taste of cumin on top as well. But let's dip it in this magic sauce and let's go. This curry sauce makes everything better, gives that spiciness, gives that full flavor to this naan bread. Time to try this very tasty and juicy looking chicken from tandoor. I don't think chicken can get any better than this. It has some coating, it's battered, and then it's grilled inside the tandoor. It keeps all the juiciness, so soft, so tasty, incredible. I still cannot believe how tender and juicy this chicken is, but I think this is ultimate combo. Naan bread, chicken and some curry. And we also got a very special dessert, and this is a pancake that has a spiral shape. It goes up, up, up like these high-rise buildings here in Kuala Lumpur, and then it's topped with some honey. Let's go. Not easy to handle this pancake. Very, very crispy, very thin, very tasty, nice taste of honey, very nice and light dessert. Cheers. We are at a local shop called Mon Chinese Roti, and they are famous for their Chinese roti. These are made by Chinese Muslims, so this is an ethnic food, and they are quite popular. They're very tasty. This is a layered type of pastry that involves a lot of handwork. First it's opened by hand, then it's made thinner with this rolling pin. Then good amount of butter comes on top, then some finely minced beef meat, nicely chopped onions, mix of spices, and then it is closed with this special technique. But this is not over yet. It is stretched one more time. And then now it is finished with this very satisfying slam dunk on the table. And then they're going to be fried in those huge fryers with a lid behind me. And they make only two kinds of these roti, beef and chicken. We got beef ones, and I will see if they have chicken later to try. But these smell amazing. They're so, so hot. I'm barely holding it. Let's go. Nice and crunchy pastry and quite soft inside, very tasty, very oily, The beef is tasty, you need to chew it, but it's also juicy. Then these onions inside, they give quite nice taste. Let's go with the second bite. There's quite strong beefy taste, and the tastes are quite simple because you have just two ingredients, but still very nice, very tasty food on the go. Cheers. There's a queue always here, but it goes quite fast, so probably in a minute you will get your turn and buy a roti. I also ordered some chicken one, and we're waiting now for them to get ready. Cheers. Our chicken roti is ready as well. It's very, very hot, but let's try it. It's burning hands and mouth hot. It's quite juicy. Let's go with another bite. Again, that satisfying crunchy pastry on the outside. Inside here is very soft. This chicken is quite juicy, soft, easy to chew, easy to eat. But to be honest, I think that beef roti has more interesting taste. Cheers. Wow. Very tasty, very delicious stop at the Mon Chinese roti. But now we need to continue to try some more of the local foods. Behind me is Damascus shawarma, and these are the biggest shawarmas that I've seen up to date. They are immense with their size, but let's see how they taste. We are at Damascus Shawarma, one of the many shawarma places around Kuala Lumpur. And while this is not a local food, these places have exploded since early 2000s. And the local people accepted them quite well, so this has become an integral part of Kuala Lumpur cuisine as well. And this place is quite busy, quite hectic, and that's why they need these huge shawarmas outside, and there is a guy cutting them into 10mm thin slices, and the work is quite organized. Then there's a guy preparing wraps, and he's lining them up with a sauce and spreads and vegetables. There's a guy stuffing them with chicken or beef meat. Then they're dunked into this sauce, and then they go on the griddle to get that nice and crunchy skin on the outside. The service here is quite fast, quite good, and our food is already here. And we ordered some Syrian-style meze with different types of hummus, then some walnut spread, then we have some wine leaf rolls in the middle, and we also got one regular beef shawarma and one regular chicken shawarma as well. We also got some desserts for kids as well. So, let's begin. Let's go first with this paprika-infused hummus. This is some incredible taste. The paprika taste is so strong. The hummus is very, very smooth, but it's also quite spicy. Delicious. Some milk tea to cleanse the palate. Oh. Very nice, and again, very flavorful. Cheers. Let's go with this non-spicy hummus now. This is the best hummus that I've tried so far. Incredibly creamy, then this olive oil on top and the pita bread. Amazing. Let's go with the next spread, and this olive oil has really beautiful color on top. I sense the taste of eggplant, and this creamy spread is actually the famous baba ganoush, and it really tastes amazing here at this place. Cheers. It's so creamy, it's so tasty, and very, very refreshing. The last dip I'm trying has this darker color and nuts on top. Let's go. I don't know exactly the name of this dip, but it's incredible. There's, I think, roast eggplant inside, there's some spring onions, then these nuts on top, some other vegetable as well. Again, very, very tasty. The next one is Mediterranean delicacy, the wine leaf roll stuffed with rice and lemon juice. This one, except the rice, has some minced meat inside, and there's that taste of mint and then also strong lemony taste. Very delicious, very tasty bite. This is the moment I was waiting for. Beef shawarma is next. Let's dip it in this very, very thick yogurt. Let's go. There's parsley inside, onions, a bit of tomato, some sauces. Then also this yogurt really smoothens the experience, but the taste is quite savory, quite tasty. There are strong Middle Eastern spices inside this beef as well. The insides look quite inviting. Let's go. The chicken shawarma is completely different experience. There are pickles inside, there's no fresh veggies, there's also some sauces as well, but definitely the chicken is very juicy, very tasty. And let's go with the second bite. These pickles inside really make a change. The chicken is nice, juicy, tasty, and not as many spices as in the beef one. So this one is much smoother experience and much easier to eat. Cheers. The shades are down on Damascus and the queue is getting bigger and bigger. We are ready here, we really enjoyed this amazing lunch, but let's now continue to our next place. We are at our lunch destination called 100 Years Nasi Lemak to enjoy the local signature dish called Nasi Lemak. Let's go. I was curious about the name of this restaurant, 100 Years Nasi Lemak, and then I got the explanation. This building is 100 years old, thus the name.
100 Years Nasi Lemak.
And actually this is not a small restaurant, it's quite big. It goes on to 3 or 4 different floors. They have second floor, third floor, they have VIP room, and they also have this very nice looking rooftop terrace. Oh wow.
Yeah, the rooftop directly to sea floor.
When it comes to drinks, we ordered this huge tower containing the chocolate milk Milo. And this is a 3-liter capacity, a very tall tower, like these buildings in Kuala Lumpur. And it's full of ice and it's full of this refreshing chocolate milk. Our food is here, and we went with the signature dish Nasi Lemak, the signature dish of this restaurant and Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia. Then we went with another local favorite, satay with egg fried rice, and we also ordered one mixed plate with different things, which will come a little bit later. But let's dig in this Nasi Lemak. So Nasi Lemak consists of rice boiled in coconut milk, then this crispy fried chicken drumstick, then some roast peanuts, a couple of slices of cucumber, boiled egg, and of course sambal sauce. Let's start with sambal sauce on the rice, and then we'll take it from there. This is a new name for spicy in my books. It's really hot, really spicy. Very nice taste of the sambal sauce. There's also kind of fish sauce flavor to it as well, but quite strong. I'll go with another bite and then I'll have to try the chicken. The smell of this chicken is incredible, very appetizing. That crunch on the outside, it's easy to break with a spoon. Let's go. The chicken is insanely good. I don't remember when I ate chicken so tasty. That skin outside, perfectly crunchy, amazing. And then the inside, buttery soft chicken, very, very tasty. Let's go with a full combo. The combo was quite nice as well, a bit spicy because of the sambal, but that chicken even on its own is so, so perfect. Cheers. Let's see if this chocolate milk will chase away the spiciness from my mouth. Ooh, very cold, very refreshing, nice and sweet. My son quickly finished satay skewers. Probably they were very tasty, but I will try this egg fried rice. All these grains are separating from each other. This is a long grain rice and all these veggies inside, and the way it was prepared, it's truly amazing. Cheers. The next thing to try is this triple basket with the local fried snacks. Let's go. This basket is full of 3 types of different fish fried in a completely different way, and then also chicken satay. I will start with the chicken satay and a bit of this sauce. Perfectly tender, perfectly juicy. There's a little bit of sweet taste coming from this glaze, I suppose, but this chicken is also extraordinary. Cheers. Let's start with the fish from the top. This is actually like fish pate, and it's very tasty. It's a little bit spicy and it has kind of curry-like taste. Cheers. The original names are a bit hard for me to remember and pronounce, but this is another type of fried fish. This is a fish-infused pastry. You cannot notice the fish, but the taste is there. So this reminds me of Portuguese pastéis de bacalhau. This is a pastry with the bits of fish inside and has very interesting taste. And this nasi lemak here was really bingo for me. An amazing dish, an amazing food, but also everything else. Satay skewers and also these breaded and other types of fried fish. Great lunch, but of course now we have to continue. Cheers. Behind me is a place called Duri Duri, and they have many different types and sorts of durian fruit. And there are many people here sitting and enjoying this famous, fantastic fruit. I am getting well prepared for this durian. I'm ready. Famous for its creamy texture, but also very pungent, very strong smell. I got a little bit better one, Musang King, and only this bit costs 25 Malaysian ringgits, which is around €5 or around $6. And this is a very nice looking, very creamy looking chunk of durian. And this one doesn't really smell that strong, maybe because we're outside, but you have to wear the gloves because this smell is really hard to remove if you touch it with your hands. Enough talk, Let's try it. There's a pit inside, but the durian is very creamy, very sweet. It has this natural sweetness and it's very, very tasty. One of the sweetest fruits that I ever tried. It's full of this natural sugar. These fibers also have this very nice texture when you eat them. Quite delicious fruit. There's this smell, of course, which, to be honest, it's not really strong here, but still, the gloves are necessary. The place is fully booked with people. They even have durian pizza. They have other things made from durian. And also, it's not cheap. This fruit is expensive, but still, the people come here and they enjoy it. Cheers. I want to get my money's worth, so I cleaned it off the pit. We are approaching Jalan Alor Street, and this was before famous as a local red light district. But today this is a sprawling food street. It's full of street vendors, hawkers, but also many restaurants. This is a very long street and it's just overfilled with different foods. The place is absolutely crazy. They have everything from plenty of durian fruit to ice cream, to Thai street food, to the local street food, to chicken wings, to different restaurants offering Malay food and many, many other things. Interesting looking ice creams, original looking desserts. This place is absolutely crazy. Behind me is a guy making pani puri. These hollow shells are stuffed with different things, some sauce, onions, then they're topped with shredded carrots and eggs as well. This is a snack of India and also Southeast Asia. This restaurant here is absolutely full. They're very busy and they're definitely the kings of local grilled wings. The smell is quite strong. You can smell these smoky wings everywhere around here. Some very tasty satay skewers over there, also charcoal grilled. Then the mentioned chicken wings grilled on this very hot fire, quite smoky. And then over there is another local signature, the fish cooked in a banana leaf. This stall behind me serves some amazing looking chicken satay. Delicious duck neck, but also feet and heads for the brave. I wish Mark Wins was here with me now to try this. Salted crabs resting on these banana leaves after a long day. Smell of the king of fruits, durian, spreads everywhere. Eating at a restaurant doesn't count if you don't take multiple selfies. Hundreds of restaurants and food stalls and a river of people going just through the middle. And to be honest, I don't know what I would like to eat here. There's so many choices that I cannot decide. Takoyaki are baked in these special molds, making them into a perfect bowl shape. And these guys' techniques for spinning them are amazing as well. Can I get 6 and 6 octopus and 6 grilled? Soy a little bit. Thank you. As incredible as it sounds, we even managed to find a place where to sit and enjoy these foods. Let's start with takoyaki. Hot like lava inside, but that inside is quite tasty, quite comforting. The octopus is a little bit chewy, but other than that, amazing bite. Very nice looking, first steamed and then grilled dumpling. Delicious dumpling, the grilling gave it even more flavor, and this one was stuffed with vegetable. Very, very tasty. The second one was stuffed with chicken, also quite tasty, very delicious. I just saw some very interesting food right here and I have to try it. This guy starts off with what looks like a plain dough, and then he works it out, he stretches it, and then he stretches it again, and then he doubles it, and then he doubles again, and then he creates these thick noodles, and he works them more, and then they become thinner and thinner, and then in the end they become a soup-sized noodles. Freshly made and right in front of you. It cannot get any fresher than this. Started with that pile of dough and ended up with these delicious looking noodles. The noodle master finishes his part of the job, and then the boy takes the noodles, puts some steamy hot soup on top and some vegetable and meat, and they're ready. Another incredible technique by this guy, and these noodles are completely different. They're shorter, much thicker, and he slices them straight off this lump of dough into this boiling cauldron, and this is going to be another type of Chinese soup. Our Chinese Lanzhou ramen is here, and these handmade noodles were dipped in this very hot soup. Then some chopped scallions were added, then a couple of slices of radish, and then these nice slices of beef. We also ordered some Chinese-style lamb skewers. So, let's begin. Let's start with these fresh noodles. They're incredibly silky and incredibly tasty, really easy to chew and eat, and there's also that taste from the broth, a little bit of coriander, a little bit of other herbs and spices inside, quite delicious. Let's check out the broth as well. Broth is nice, clear, very tasty. Reminds me a bit of broth in Vietnamese pho, but this one is a little bit more salty. Let's try the beef and noodles together. The beef is very tasty, but also a bit chewy. Nonetheless, it's a nice protein inside the soup. Cheers. Next thing are these perfectly grilled lamb skewers coated in paprika and some other spices. Let's go. They're a bit cold, that's the only downside. Maybe they got cold when I was eating the soup, but quite juicy, quite tasty, and mildly spicy. There's also a bite to it. It's not completely soft, but still quite good skewer. Cheers. And with this we end our food tour of Kuala Lumpur. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time, all the best.